Good morning, Geekdom. It is I, the artisan MC. If you can hear me clearly, give me a one in the chat, please. Love it. People come in as soon as I go live, see my face, and run out again. Like, what the fuck? Thought I cleaned up really nicely. Yeah. Yeah. See if we're having any sound issues today. Good. Okay. If it's good for y'all, I will leave it that way because it sounds like it's coming out of my phone and not going through the car. But it does say it's synced. So it is what it is. Shout out to D Remedy. We got to keep the Remedy in the building. We're all safe. Got the Remedy. What's up, Aria? So, yeah, I almost expect you to be on the plane for a second. Yeah, that was the first picture I got to when I was looking for a CARtisan MC picture. That was the first one I got to. I said, I'll put that on there. That'd be fun. Why the hell not? Didn't think about doing a stream on the plane, but I had some little annoying kid sitting in between me and his mother on the way back from Vegas, which was a whole Bill Cosby skit. That little motherfucker. It was bad enough that I had somebody sitting in my seat. And when I got there, all three of the people sitting in my row was basically sitting in, two of them were sitting in the wrong seats. They wasn't supposed to be in anyway. B-Dub was supposed to be sitting in the middle. I paid because I'm on Spirit. I paid for a window seat. Well, WW and her son, little what 4-year-old, 5-year-old, or something like that. He had to sit across the aisle, but she didn't want him to sit across the aisle. She wanted him to sit with her. So they all moved over, just thinking that whoever got the window seat can just sit somewhere else. And I rolled up on that plane like, that's my seat. They got my seat. Told the stewardess. She started resolving it, figuring out where they were supposed to be. Can I see your ticket, sir? Bam, bitch. Get up. And sure enough, I know who had my seat, right? Found out, oh, well, yeah, one of you, ma'am, is supposed to be over here. Sir, would you like to sit over here? I was like, no. And that was it. Didn't say shit else. No. Sternly, directly. Them motherfuckers had to shuffle and move and be done. Okay, I'll move. Fuck you will. So one of y'all gonna move. So I got my window seat. Everybody looking at me when I said no. The people in front and behind me when I said no, and I didn't say it hella loud or anything like that. All right, I'm grown. I didn't say it hella loud. I just told her no. Motherfuckers was looking like, who is he? Who does this nigga think he is? Is he supposed to acquiesce? Fuck you. I paid for this plane ticket. I paid for that window seat. Sitting by the fucking window. They moved. I paid them no mind. I sat down in my seat, clipped my lap belt, and the B-Dub gave her middle seat up to that child so the child could sit with her mama. So she acquiesced to the white woman breaking the rules and sat over there with the two other white dudes. But good for her on the aisle. Good for you. Tuck your elbows in when that car come by. I'm not doing that shit. But I need three big ass dudes sitting shoulder to shoulder in one row. Fuck you. No. Take your ass where you're supposed to be in. Appreciate you, Sportaholic. Started off right. He got me some coffee money. Appreciate you, Sportaholic. I will give you what I do over here. So I'm from a military family. I believe in giving salutes. Give respect where it is due. And I do respect you for supporting the stream. Appreciate you, sir. I'll give you the guts and butts. Appreciate you.
Double up. 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lie. Run it up. Never let a hard time on the was.
So, a little crumb snatcher. What is I think Roger, what did Roger on the Roger Report call it? The crotch droplets. That little motherfucker was a little crotch droplet. That little crotch droplet sat in between in the middle seat. And he had his feet and elbows and shit. I've never been bumped so much not playing football. I was like, I want to punch this little bastard so bad. I'm trying to lay there and go to sleep. It's only an hour or something flight. But I'm like, I'm tired. Let me lay back, get some sleep. It's starting to get late. I can just put my buds in, put my hat on, like Indiana Jones. They're about to catch some Z's for a minute. This little motherfucker kept bumping me and shit like that, being loud. What is he doing? What has he got? Mind your fucking business, kid. Like, goddamn. Mama couldn't keep a hold of him. It was like the Cosby skit for Jeffrey on the plane. And sure fucking enough, the last half hour, 20 minutes that the plane was about to land, and this motherfucker basically kept me from getting some sleep the whole time, his little ass curl up and go to sleep. And I was like, oh, I'm about to push his ass out this fucking chair. You little son of a bitch. Even his mama trying to fuck y'all. I was pissed. Oh, I was pissed. But that's AM say he will never fly coach again. Glad you can do it, homie. I'm not, but I don't fly first class on our flight. But it may be something I start to off. I just took it as, look, man, it's part of the course. What you deal with, you flying back here in the cattle car, man. You're gonna get bumped the hook a little bit. Shit. So usually people have a little bit of, decorum about themselves, a little respect. They understand, grown people fly planes. And I fly on planes. Usually they're trying to get some sleep or something. So you just shut it down. Keep it cool, try to be respectful of strangers. Not these folks. Fuck that stranger. We need to acquiesce to our whims and give us all due consideration. One, taking his seat. Then two, not being able to let him rest in his sleep in his seat. So it is what it is. So that's why I picked the picture. Arya said, when I fly with my children, I pay the extra money to pick our seats. You can't rely on strangers to accommodate you. Ari, and that's exactly why I said no. When I got there to that seat, and I knew the VW had the seat in the middle, I knew who was the one causing the problem. It was that woman sitting on that aisle seat. She picked the seat with her kid across the other aisle. Why do you expect somebody else to be accommodating like that? Everybody has to pay for their seats. So because you're riding with that kid, you got to pay for his seat too. You didn't buy a seat with them sitting next to you. That's on you. Fuck you. That is on you. I didn't pay, what was it, $9 or $10 extra to sit on the window to all of a sudden give it up because you want your little crotch droplet to sit next to you. Fuck that. No. If you wanted them to sit next to you, you should have paid for 2 seats together. I bought my ticket early and I picked my seat. 17F, bitch. I did not get on this plane and expect to sit anywhere else but 17F. Window seat on the wing. Why should I? Oh, sure. Get that extra money and that servicing fee I paid. Oh, no worries, lady. Go ahead and take that for you and your kid. You got a husband. If you ain't got a husband, you dumb as fuck. No. Sit your ass where you're supposed to be sitting. Black woman gave up her seat for you. I'm not. Fuck that shit. And also, the sportaholic, I forgot to read your message. He said apologies for the absent as recovering sportaholic football on my Sundays. Look, I understand what it is. I think every YouTuber that streams on a Sunday automatically knows what the hell it is on Sundays. Automatically. I didn't even mention it. Didn't mention it. Why? I know people watch football on Sundays. I'm just one of these people who don't. If I got some friends I'm gonna hang out with at a bar, get some food, get some good drinks, get some bullshit in us, I'll watch some football. Just me? I ain't watching no fucking football at home. I can't stand watching sports on TV. I really can't. Make no mistake though. I love playing sports. I'm very athletic. Love playing sports. Any sport, it don't matter. If there was more ice where I lived at, I'd probably take up curling just to see what it's like, right? Y'all don't know where curling is, you need to watch the Olympics because that's the sport I will watch on TV, right? Track and field, shit like that, I'll watch on TV. All the rest of the shit, I don't feel like watching that on TV. I really don't. I could think of something else to do. I would rather do something else more than likely. So I just don't. That's not my Sunday thing. That's not my go-to. So I'd always find it weird when I meet females that, oh, I love watch sports on Sundays. I'm like, what? All right, whatever. Knock yourself out, but I'm not getting you a beer. You sit in France and yell at the screen like your ass ever played. I played. I was good at my position. I should say I played, but I didn't play organized. Played in the streets with strangers. Motherfuckers big enough to be grown ass men. Like, we playing tackle football with them? Nigga, I'm 10. Whatever. Like being raised with my cousins. It's just gonna be painful a little bit. Suck it up and don't cry. Tell your mama you was out here playing like this, nigga. That's what it was. Yeah, it was selfish and inconsiderate as fuck. All right, but look. Present company excluded because I don't know all of you. I know a few of you. How women are. Certain things I expect women to be selfish about. Just like there's certain things that guys are selfish about. Just what the hell it is. Just what the hell it is. It came to her seat. I knew that white woman didn't give a fuck about me. She did. But that's how she's supposed to be. She's not supposed to give a fuck about me. I'm the stranger. That popped out of her crotch. So it should be given all due comfort she can give it that the environment allows. I was just the person in the environment saying, no, if this part of the environment is not yielding to the comfort of your baby, fuck it. Ain't my child. Now, shout out and blessings to my child and her boyfriend on a flight right now to Montreal. So next time I talk to my baby girl, she's going to be speaking that good French to me again. Like, I understand all that shit. But she's trying to teach me French because she fucking 3-4 years of French. Speak that shit like she should. She's a natural Parisian. So they're going to have a vacation for a week in Montreal. And I was thinking, baby girl a lot smarter than me because I never thought about going to Montreal for vacation. But she's been there before. She went there for like a week or two in high school. Told y'all I sent her to a good school. Sent her ass to a good school. Not only has she traveled outside the country with these motherfuckers, she has performed at Carnegie Hall and some other shit. To Miami for diversity conferences and shit. Like, the girl had the life. So her getting to go to Montreal again. I never thought about going there again, or at all. Period. Paid for the first trip. I didn't think about the second. Never thought about going there. But when she mentioned it, I did think about going to Vancouver again. I did think about going to Vancouver again, just so I can see if that pool hall is still there. What up, Malika? What up, Toya? In here trying to tell somebody something. Yeah, congrats to baby girl. Baby girl be making me proud, man. I can't help but smile when talk to her. She called me yesterday. She always got a knack for calling me while I'm sitting on the damn toilet. I don't know what it is. Because if she calls, I'm going to answer the phone immediately. That's parenthood, right? Like I'm dad, right? Or Papa, as she calls me, right? Baby girl call. What is it? What's the problem? What's the problem? like that's the hit call. Like, uh-oh. What's wrong with baby girl? I got to know right now. What's up? Didn't matter I was sitting on the toilet, but I told her, yeah, I'm kind of indisposed right now. She said, why didn't you pick up? Call me back. Okay, I'll call you back in a minute. She called me back 2 minutes later. You having some problems over there? Like, look, man. I was interrupted. Hold on a second. You all right over there? Goofy ass. Yeah, I'm fine. Finishing it up. But yeah, she's taking off of work. She's like office manager, accounts and stuff like that at her place where she works. So she's off. The boss is off. So the kids got the store. She's like, all right, don't burn anything down. I was like, oh shit, that's right. Both the parents are gone. Only the kids got it. Only the kids got the store. Oh my God. Hopefully they don't scare the customers away. But she said, look, I'm gone. I got a flight. Yeah, my boo thing is out of here. So this is her new boyfriend, Connor. So she texted me, sent me a picture of them on the plane, like we're on the way. Said, cool, love you, baby girl. Connor, I'll start with your mother. anything happens with my daughter, starting with your mother. I told her that shit when I talked to her yesterday, so Connor knows that if anything happens to you, I'm gonna kill his family, right? She said, yeah, I told him. I said, okay. As long as he know I ain't bullshit. I had told him that this time I told him look after my daughter. I said, look after my daughter. But the baby girl's crazy. She says he does a good job of that, of actually being a masculine man and looking to try to see about some folks by fucking with baby girl. If they fucking with baby girl. She knows better than to be acting, talking outside her neck and shit like that. Because she understands if you're doing some disrespectful shit, I'll let you get your ass beat. Teach you a lesson and cut that shit out. But he got that in him, so good. I'm not disappointed about that. I just told him if you know where to keep his fucking hands. That will also get you over that naughty list that needs to be scratched out. My naughty list starts with H. It kind of looks like the Kill Bill list. So, yeah, Malika, when nature calls, I had to go to the restroom. I was so damn busy yesterday. I had 5 minutes to use the restroom, and I had to take it. Sure enough, she called right in that 5 minutes. They wanted to talk immediately. But, damn it. Just wait. What's up, Lonzo? Kids in the hall. Lonzo came through here. Salute to you, sir. And Malika sneaking in here. So, what is it? It's Hump Day, new book day, new comic day. I think it's Loki Day. Thank God I got through a Tuesday with no fucking Ahsoka Day. Oh my God. My Tuesday was so peaceful. I had no stress. Got home, maybe some good dinner, sat down, made me a good drink, made me a blue apple. That's what I'm calling it. So it was Jack Daniels and sorry, Apple Jack, Jack Daniels apple, and what was it? Raspberry Kool-Aid. I drank my water. I drank my orange juice. I still wanted something else. I wanted something a little more grown up with my dinner that I prepared and plated beautifully. I just needed some more leafy green. Set it up, and then went ahead and watched Collateral. That I've been wanting to watch again since I talked about it. Watched Collateral with Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx, and really just got into how much I enjoyed that movie, and then started really thinking about how many known actors, was in that movie. That I wasn't even tripping off of at the time. Like Javier Bardem is in that show. Sancho Claus playing Felix. Fucking Jason Statham in the beginning, handing off the briefcase to Tom Cruise's character Vincent. Jada Pinkett Smith, looking cute. Jada been cute for a while. This is one of the movies that she was really looking attractive till she got to started, running around and shit like that. You see how small her legs are and shit like that. And she tiny as shit. But other than that, she's looking really attractive. Not gonna take that from her. She can be a thought the whole day. But that's why thoughts are thoughts, but they're cute. Yeah, homemade drinks like a motherfucker, but like, so what? Look, I got alcohol, I got juice. I mix it up. I didn't want to get drunk, so I mixed it. Because we got staff meeting this morning, and my regional manager is in town, so we need to be on time and looking spry. I'm close to on time with all this traffic at this fucking gate. So I got 20 minutes to get through this shit. But yeah, sat down and watched Collateral. Got to see Mark Ruffalo, and actually picked out something. That makes Mark Ruffalo annoying in Avengers movies as the Hulk. I picked out that he had ad lib in that scene. In the Collateral, he ad libbed some shit. And I saw what it was. His ad lib is that fucking humorous stuff. That goofy humor stuff, that's his ad libbing. Because he did it in this movie. It was a completely serious scene. He's acting serious in the scene. And then he must have ad libbed this other line, like, oh yeah, that felt good. I'm gonna walk it off. Going with the rest of my night. I said, that was him. That is totally him. Because that's not the character. Not the character at all. It's like, okay, got you. Not like we didn't know it before, but really got a keen visual on it when he did it in this movie too. Peter Berg, who I like, good director. Actor. And who else was in there? There was a bunch of other people in that movie. Even some stunt actors that you know from seeing them a bunch of times. They was in there. But it was a good movie. It was a good movie. Which one of the things I was thinking about while I was watching it, I was watching the scene with Jamie Foxx's character Max having to go to see the drug guy Felix, right? And he has to go in there and pretend to be Vincent to get replacements of these files he's destroyed of Vincent's, right? And he ends up going into this club, and it's a Mexican club, cowboy hats and all that shit, like the club near my old place. All right. 1 second, I gotta go through this gate. All right, so he has to go into this club. It's a Mexican club, like cowboy boots and big cowboy hats. Mexican, right? Legit Mexican club. Yeah, Malika, look it up for me to double check because I didn't see his name in the titles, and maybe I mixed it up. But the character of Felix in Collateral, I believe, is Javier Bardem. If it's not him, it's another dude that I've seen in a bunch of movies, right? But to me, it was Javier Bardem. Maybe it wasn't another dude. Regardless, the fact that the character of Max is going into this bar to talk to this drug dude pretending to be this hitman, and he has to speak Spanish, is not something that's just thrown in there like a Mary Ken Sue, a Martin Sue thing, right? It's not. Because earlier in the movie, something that Michael Mann does really well, which is good storytelling. Earlier in the movie, when you're getting introduced to Max and him driving the cab and stuff like that, and what he does during his day, you have him speaking Spanish to somebody out at the gas station. It's just a random thing. It's just like montages of visuals of him going about his day and stuff, right? And he ends up talking to the dude, little fruit stand guy or something like that in Spanish, right? So you understand that, oh, this dude knows how to speak Spanish. And it's just a small scene. It's not like they made a big deal of it. It's not even in the center of the script of the frame. Like, you need to remember this. It just happens, right? So when he ends up in this situation, in this bar, and these motherfuckers are speaking Spanish, they don't know he understands Spanish, even though he's in LA, which fucking standard, right? But when he actually commits to acting like Vincent, because he knows his life is actually in danger, he does speak Spanish to them to get them to believe that he is from the cartels that had sent him, and he is this person, and really gets in his damn masculine frame about, look, this is what it is. I need this, and he throws that Spanish out there to convince them. You had saw it earlier because you had saw it earlier, and it was not a cheap thing thrown in there. It comes back later. You completely believe it, and you don't think, oh, that's bullshit. He could just speak Spanish all of a sudden. No. Good writing put it in there and let you establish what this character knows how to do. And it came back with consistency in a pivotal scene for this character. It's a skill that he has that he pulled on to save his damn life. And it's believable. And I'm thinking about that. I said, even in that little scene, that's good writing. How the fucking Filoni not figure that shit out? Huh? He? How did Dave Filoni not be able to figure that shit out? And why shitty writing always looks like shitty writing? That Sabine can do something now that she was never able to do before. You saw her trying, yeah, but we ain't see her training. So why? She just fucking got it now? That's the shit I'm talking about. That's what was making fucking Ahsoka such a chore to fucking watch. Terrible, inconsistent fucking writing. And then I watched the movie. That movie has to be over 15 years old at this point. More consistent fucking writing in 2 hours than I got over 8 episodes. And that's why I was happy Ahsoka wasn't on. That was why. I watched Collateral. Enjoyed that shit. Again. I own that movie. I'll pull it out of storage now because now I can put my movies away. But yeah, that's what I was getting. Like, this was actually decent writing. And a lot of those things came back on each other. Like the ending of the movie, Vincent has a line that he tells Max, but he also told him the same story when they first ended up together in the cab about a man getting on the MTA and died, and his body rolled around LA for 6 hours because nobody notices. Too many people here. People don't notice things. So by the time you get to the end, he's repeating that line to Max again and asks him the question. I wonder if anybody will notice. Something paying off, something innocuous being said in conversation, actually having weight and paying off later on in the story. Not cheap gags and bullshit. Like, man, I really do like good writing and good directors. I really enjoy Michael Mann for that. So, but with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I got 10 minutes since these motherfuckers don't know how to park and keep acting like you cannot have a parking spot in a place that you've parked for 2 years. Just because you get somebody new here, you got to actually have a fucking issue with parking vehicles. Because some of these okie motherfuckers don't want to respect black folks. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, get to my meeting. Thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate you, Sportaholic, for the 10 on it, putting the 10 on it. Appreciate you. If you would like to support the stream or the channel, which I do appreciate, $ Artisan MC on Cash App, Artisan MC on PayPal, or you can hit the super chat like Sportaholic did. That shit never closes, it's always open. So do what you feel comfortable with. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for listening to me for a little bit. And I will see you guys later. I am on call tonight, so it won't be that much later. It'll probably be another day. But I will catch y'all next time. Have a good day. Peace. Caught me.